Hey guys, so you might have just seen I have just posted the I'm Stan and I was wrong meme trend. It's a really good trend and people are always talking about how cool it is, but you really don't see it that much other than a few gadget tubers. I have never really seen it. But the reason I assume is because people think it's a bit hard to make. I'll pop in my one right here, right now.
I'm Stan and I was wrong. 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 I'm Stan and I was wrong.
Okay, so that's the I'm Stan and I was wrong trend. It looks pretty hard, but it really isn't. So I'm going to tell you a really simple and easy way how to do this trend if you want to. Okay, so first just go into Gacha Club and put your character to one side of the screen. You might not want to do this. This is optional, but it just makes the whole process a lot easier because it's less drawing. So just take a screenshot of your picture and head into Ibis Paint X. Well, you don't have to use Ibis Paint X. You can, of course, use most drawing things, but since I'm more familiar with Ibis, I'll just show you with. Okay, so I'm just going to get a fresh sheet, so one sec. Now just pick a colour for your brush, and I'm just going to use black for this because it's a dark colour and I can show you a bit easier. And you're going to go into layers and pick a new layer. So you're going to add a new layer by pressing the plus sign. Make sure you're on the new layer and not the one with your character. So now you can just leave and you're just going to draw a nice big rectangle in your colour. This is going to be where your pride flag is. It doesn't really matter the colour. Also, it doesn't matter how wonky it is. You just need a regular kind of thing. And then you're going to go back onto your layers and press alpha lock at the bottom, and when it's blue you'll know you've got it. So I'll just use red here, so you can't go out of the lines of the square, which makes it really easy to make patterns on it. So I'm just going to draw a flag quickly. I decided to model this with the bisexual flag because it's just 3 colours and it's really easy to do. So now you're just going to get a new layer and make sure you're on that layer and not the one with your flag or your character. So you might have done a really beautiful bi flag. I'm not assuming that you're bi, but you might have done a really nice flag that's all shiny and stuff. And people might worry that this is going to ruin it, but it's not, trust me. So you're going to be rubbing this out anyway, and you will see your flag at one point. So just, you're going to draw a nice little box that's roughly the same shape over your flag. And this is going to be where you're going to do your second flag. Once you finish doing in the basic shape, you might notice a lot of cracks. I'm not the kind of person who really interferes with the cracks because it just puts a lot more pressure on such a simple task. So I recommend not stressing about the little lines you can see, just the big product. Okay, so when you finish that, just go into layers again, make sure you're on that layer and press your alpha lock again. Now I'm just going to quickly draw another little flag. Okay, so just for purposes, I'm just going to draw one more flag so it looks a bit more obvious how to do it. It's basically the exact same thing. You're just going to put your black square again, and then you're going to put an alpha lock, and yeah, I'm just going to quickly do poly because it's another short flag. So yeah. So I don't really know how to explain this, but you're basically going to make sure you're recording. and you're going to go into your layers. Well, not yet. And you're just going to go onto the eraser and rub out what you've just done. Okay, so then you're going to wait a few seconds, go back into your layers, click on the next layer, but delete the last layer that's empty now, and rub that out. Okay, so that's just an example, and then I'm just going to rub this one out here right now because it's satisfying. So then, okay, so I'm just using iMovie to demonstrate it because it's quite easy to use. So now you have your video of you rubbing everything out. You're just going to follow my steps, and you only really need to do 3 things in this, is zoom, cut, and shorten. So basically you can use anything. I'm just going to model if you're using iMovie. Just zoom in to whatever kind of length you want, it doesn't really matter. So you're going to scroll to find out where this part is where you're getting your new layer. So you're just going to go back to where you're opening it, click on the video, press split, and shorten it until it goes down. Just do the same thing for all of them. Press audio only. So now this is your time to be speeding up. So just play it back and see how well your video fits in with your sound.
I'm Stan and I was wrong.
Okay, so now we see that my intro is too long, so we're going to cut it.
I'm Stan and I was...
Okay, cut it more.
I'm Stan and I was wrong.
And that definitely needs to be quicker. Make it quicker here.
I'm Stan and I was wrong.
And now I'm going to make that shorter and this quicker.
Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was... Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was wrong. I'm Stan and I was wrong.
So now you're just going to split the rest of it and done. Now just export it and post it to wherever you want, or if you just want to have it for yourself, that's grand. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Bye.